Good evening and welcome to the Forum in Copenhagen. The Forum is rocking tonight. Quarterfinals of the Nordic Darts Masters, and 8 of the best players on Planet Darts about to go head-to-head. Stephen "the Bullet" Bunting has made a great start to life on the World Series of Darts this year, but Jonny Clayton, the Ferret, well, he scraped through to the quarterfinals on the back of 2 mismatched darts by Darius Labanauskas last night. There were signs that Clayton was at his scoring best as he saw it through 6-5 to set up this quarter-final tie with Bunting, who saw Oscar Lacasiak yesterday. A workmanlike performance from the Bullet. Knows he'll probably need to be better. The 40-year-old from St Helens, ranked 4th in the world. Mentioned he's made a good start in the World Series of Darts, a winner in Bahrain, and he also made the final in Den Bosch as well. So it's been a good start to the World Series of Darts for him. But Jonny Clayton back after an absence. He admitted he felt the pressure last night.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Will he
first
go
leg,
better tonight? Promises to be a cracking night of darts. Dan Dawson alongside me for the opener, and a tough one to call first up now.
It certainly is. Where do you put your stop? Jonny Clayton was probably better in terms of the standard last night than Stephen Bunting, but he had to survive match darts against Darius. But they've both had highlights this year. Jonny Clayton feels like his darts are doing the talking again.
140.
He is the world number 5, Jonny Clayton. He's the highest ranked player look, this feels a bit like a Premier League night, doesn't it? But Jonny Clayton, highest ranked player in the world, not involved in the Premier League this year. Welsh number 1, several places above Gerwyn Price, who was in the semi-finals of the Premier League.
Yeah. Had a few double issues last night, Jonny, but found that big fish near the end and then held his nerve after Darius Labanauskas did miss 2 match darts by literally the width of a wire. Great visit there from the Bullet. Very nice indeed. Gets him down to a finish. Clayton on 2-6-1, but both these have won on the European Tour this year. Both feel if they get through this tie, they can go on and win another World Series of Darts title. Now, this would be some way to kick off. Here we go.
Double 13. What a shot and what a start to the night.
Second leg, it's Jonny to throw first.
The Bullet firing out of the blocks with a big finish in the opening leg. Jonny Clayton left stranded on 121 after 9, but undeterred to Ferret.
Well, he hit the 162 and then takes out the finish. What a start to a night that promises to be a special one here.
60.
Great crowd last night. They're packed to the rafters again here tonight. Great venue.
60.
Consistently happens when we come to Copenhagen. 4,000 in for both sessions of darts. So Michael van Gerwen in the first one. Then Dimitri, then Peter Wright, Gerwyn Price, the defending champion. Could he become the first person to successfully defend the title tonight? Or are we going to get another new name on the Roll of Honour?
He was a standout performer last night, Gerwyn Price. Certainly the opening 5 legs against Kordecker was special stuff from him. Winner of this one will take on the winner of our next match, Luke Littler or Nathan Aspinall, in tonight's semi-final. So it's quarter-final, semis and the final tonight. Right, can Clayton deliver a big finish? All about the layup. That's a great last start. Crowbarred its way through into the treble bed.
Yeah, other players, Stephen Bunting included, would have brought the bullseye in there to try and leave a 2-darter just by getting the 25. Jonny Clayton, very much a case of just let's throw at the treble 20 until I get down to a number I can take out on the double. And if it's the bull, I'll throw at that. I went for the 25, he's hit the 2, but no real problem.
41.
Could turn out to be a problem.
141.
Yeah, it was wasteful on the doubles last night. Bunting can't produce another big outshot here, so Jonny Clayton will be back to level up.
60. Jonny required 20. Game show on the second leg.
Double 5 does the job for Jonny Clayton. It's the double that won in the game last night against Darius Labanauskas under some serious pressure. Always been the finishing that's been the standout part of Johnny Clayton's game.
140.
Although lately, and last night included, it's kind of the scoring that has been the most notable part.
123.
Yeah, he was playing really well in patches. There was a lot to like. Average 97 and change. First meeting for these on the World Series of Darts stage. They've met
58.
17 times before, and it's Johnny Clayton who's got the better of the head-to-head record, but they haven't met too many times in recent campaigns.
140.
Yeah, probably fair to say that Stephen Bunting's big rise over the last couple of years has coincided with Johnny Clayton. He had a great run to the match play final, of course, but until the last few months, perhaps took his foot off the gas. He wasn't as focused, understandably. But he's back now, the Ferret. And these two, the world numbers 4 and 5 at the minute, they could be duking it out at the back end of big tournaments for some time to come.
Yeah, they could. They've both made a rise up the rankings in recent times. And Clayton here
Johnny require 138.
has created an opportunity. He's going to get 2 goes at this. Might not need 2 goes at this. Can't get the second treble. He fancied that as well, didn't he?
86.
Break opportunity incoming for Johnny Clayton.
$60. Johnny required 52.
That's not a great deal of pressure applied by the bullet.
Wasteful again.
require 155.
Can Bunting step in and save the throw? No treble, so Clayton already getting prepared for the next visit, but he knows he can't be as wasteful this time. Double 4.
Game shot on the third line. Johnny Clayton.
When he's hit the double, he's hit it right in the middle.
Johnny to throw first.
The ones that preceded
Game
it have
on.
been a little less accurate.
Johnny Clayton looking to reach the semi-finals of the Nordic Darts Masters for a third time. And looking quite good for it at the minute, because the 180s are there again for Johnny Clayton tonight. Hit 5 of them yesterday, already 2 in this match.
We mentioned
78.
he got taken to the very wire last night. I think we shouldn't overlook the fact that Labanauskas kept him honest. He kept at him all the way through, because there were patches in that where Clayton was unplayable. I think there were a couple of 11 dart legs, a 12 dart leg in there as well.
Bunting had some good stuff himself, but it was a bit feast or famine, either a great leg or quite an average leg. Has he got enough great legs in him to overcome Johnny Clayton tonight?
100.
It was an important last start, but a good visit here for Bunting. He might be looking to get that break straight back.
59.
That's light.
$98.
Johnny Clayton gets down to 80. Can be an awkward shot, this one.
100. Johnny require 80.
Yeah, it's one of those, you're almost happy if it goes in the treble, then you've got 2 clear darts at double 10.
That would be the ideal. He's going to have to work his way up. And he's done that expertly, Johnny
Johnny
Clayton.
Clayton. Fifth leg is Stephen
Very
to throw first.
efficiently
Game
done
on.
by the Welsh number 1.
We were talking earlier, weren't we, about the missed doubles, but we're also talking about the power of the scoring. And speaking of power scoring, the bullet's in.
$60.
He went 6 darts into the 9 darts last night,
100.
Stephen Bunting, as he sprinted towards the finishing line against Oscar Lukasiak when he had looked to be in a spot above them in the middle of the game. Said he felt nervous.
59.
And I think that's probably due to a Premier League campaign where he was losing more than he was winning. He's played well. He hasn't had that winning feeling as much as he's been used to the last couple of years. Not on the big stage.
He's playing pretty well here, but he's 3-1 down. Very reminiscent to his Premier League campaign.
Yeah, 102 average and not getting a lot for it.
83. Stephen, you require 41.
But this will be just the second leg of the match so far where Stephen Bunting has had darts at top.
Well, he knows he'll be back. Barring a maximum visit, there won't be too much pressure on him.
97.
There's only a holder throw, but it's him back within one leg if he can take out double 16.
Game shot on the fifth leg. Stephen
13 dart leg.
Sixth leg, it's Jonny to throw first.
Clayton still in the driving seat here.
60.
Has the break that he needs. If he can just stay strong on throw, he can nurse this one through to its conclusion and reach the semi-finals again. The problem he's got, when Bunting has ignited in this game,
96.
he is threatening 11 and 12 darters.
Yeah. It'll be a burst from either one that will wrap it up, you feel.
96.
Bunting's got a chance here. If he can deliver another max, he's hit 3 in the last 2 legs.
Looks good.
100.
Well, he's getting a round of applause from the hats, but it's a bad ton, that, from Stephen Bunting after the opening dart.
Yeah, it was a well-placed opener.
100.
Can he step in here and take advantage? Oh, this is nice. He's just checking his score, which he's perfectly entitled to do.
I think Charlie might have got that wrong there. It's 194 he was on. It is a fabulous visit. Well, they ended up getting to the right score. It was 194. Had to find another treble. Did so. Magnificent visit from Stephen Bunting to leave 134. And again, it's another leg where he's threatening a 4 visit.
Oh, is he threatening a 4 visit leg? Not quite.
94.
In the second part, but all of a sudden it's Clayton who needs a big check out of his own. Just the wrong side of the wire. So Bunting has got himself within a dart of parity in this game.
One up, one in, level match at 3 apiece. We said this could be a tricky one to call, and look at that. The winning legs from Stephen Bunting are excellent. In fact, they're all better than the winning legs from Jonny Clayton.
Well, he's been
140.
making hay in the World Series of Darts early stages, and that means he's here as the #1 seed.
97.
All of a sudden, the pendulum swings in favour of Bunting.
Try and thread one between them there. Couldn't quite get it done. Stephen Bunting is motoring now.
Well, that's 4 max and a 171 in the last 4 legs alone.
60. Stephen, you require 136.
And he's blitzing Clayton here.
Could go to the bullseye here.
Thank you.
So you're going to gamble for a treble.
54.
Gamble didn't quite pay off.
Yeah, two-treble visit would be good here.
140.
Nicely done from Clayton to Bunting. All of a sudden now, might only get one dart at a finish. 17 the target. Tops. Superb from the bullet. He's right on target.
3 quality legs from the world number 4.
68.
And the reigning Bahrain darts master. From 3-1 down, he now leads. Jonny Clayton, it's his turn to feel the pressure. Because Bunting's on the charge. Look at his scoring from Bunting.
He hit 5 last night. He's hit 5 maximums again here. And once again, he starts the leg off with a perfect visit, but he can't follow it in. All about breaking the throw, though, here.
59.
Jonny Clayton has not been allowed a dart at double since that 4th leg where he went 3-1 up. There you have it. It's kind of been... Bunting was like this against Lukasha. In the legs he was good, he was brilliant and taking his opponent out of the game. In the poor legs he was sometimes not really challenging that much. It's how many of these good legs he's going to get, and at the minute he's threatening a 4-visit leg again with the biggest finish of them all.
Clayton hit one last night. Bunting can't take it this time, but he's going to leave it pretty handy. Great visit. He's playing well here, the bullet.
Stephen, you require 40.
Chalk up another one for Bunting. He has turned this around with a blitz of scoring power.
Dominating on all the key numbers.
100.
Clayton needs to find something special, and he needs to find it quickly.
96.
Two-treble visit minimum.
81.
Poor last start there from Clayton.
He's got his nose in front. Jonny Clayton has kind of been powerless to stop Stephen Bunting over these last few legs. Even that isn't enough to concern the bullet.
Well, doesn't get down to a finish. And Clayton step in. Can't find the way to throw, can he? He's on a finish, albeit a very big one.
Yeah, brings the bullseye in, leaves a finish that does not require it. Jonny Clayton's already had a 170, but he's not going to add a 164 to it, and that means he is relying on Stephen Bunting not taking this out.
Stephen, you require 160.
Bunting might feel he's got 2 bites of the cherry here. He'll be hoping he doesn't need them. One big treble. And he slide one just above that to give himself a match dart. No, he can't. So Clayton has got to hit this 104 to stay in the Nordic Darts Masters.
That's a beauty. But he cannot follow it with a double. It is his first dart at double in the last 5 legs, Jonny Clayton, and it might be his last start in this match.
He's been prolific on tops. This for the match. And once again, the bullet is on target. Reels off 5 legs on the spin to see off the ferret. Very impressive from Bunting. He is through to the semi-finals here in Copenhagen.